WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair reached another milestone last night at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Charlotte entered the Rumble to create history and win the match. She announced that she was doing this so that she could choose her own opponent at WrestleMania. However, she did not win the Rumble match as she was the last woman to be eliminated by eventual winner Ronda Rousey. Charlotte had the most number of eliminations in the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble match. She eliminated 5 other women on her way to the top 2 in the Rumble match. This included the likes of Aaliyah, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Shayna Baszler, and WWE Hall of Famer Lita. Charlotte also holds the record for the overall highest number of eliminations in the Women's Royal Rumble at a total of 15. Charlotte Flair is the most decorated woman in the history of WWE. Back in 2020, Charlotte won the Women's Royal Rumble after entering the match at number 17. She lasted for a total of over 26 minutes and eliminated 4 women to win the match. This year, the Queen could not make it a double as she was in the final 2 with the returning Ronda Rousey. The Queen pushed into overdrive in the final stages of the match, eliminating 4 of the final 5 women. Charlotte then went for Rousey, attempting to plant her with a big boot, but Rousey caught her and pushed her over the top rope to register her first Royal Rumble win. Do you think Ronda Rousey will face Charlotte for a title match at WrestleMania? Or will the baddest woman on the planet reignite her rivalry with Raw Women's Champion Big Time Bex? Let us know in the comments section below. According to reports from Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer, it has been confirmed that Shane McMahon will be performing at the Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia. Meltzer had previously reported that Shane will be featured at WrestleMania 38. Junior McMahon has been frequently appearing in WWE programming lately and also took part in the Men's Royal Rumble match. He was one of the last 4 survivors in the match but was eventually eliminated by Brock Lesnar. Before the Royal Rumble, Shane was last seen wrestling at WrestleMania 37 against Braun Strowman. Speaking of McMahon's upcoming matches, the star's opponent for both the Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania has not been disclosed, and there has been no clue regarding Shane's build-up angle. WWE Elimination Chamber is scheduled for Saturday, February 19th and is all set to air live on Peacock, WWE Network. According to reports, Shane has drawn quite a lot of heat after his appearance at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Shane entered the Rumble match at number 28 and was one of the few surprise entrants in the main event. Vince's son was notably involved in fights with Matt Riddle and Kevin Owens during his time in the ring and ultimately succeeded in eliminating the latter. Shane was also assigned the job of head writer, producer for the match, and reports from Ringside News suggested that he managed to draw serious heat while performing his duties. Shane fighting everyone, booking himself to be one of the last ones out, eliminating KO, and just standing toe-to-toe with everyone has the entire locker room really angry. The report said, "Who do you think Shane McMahon will face at the Elimination Chamber?" Do let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Legendary WWE manager Paul Heyman has heaped praise upon both Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for their recent work on the microphone. Speaking on The Masked Man show, Heyman revealed that he has been impressed with the recent form of his clients on the microphone. Detailing the development of both talents, Heyman first spoke highly of the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief just couldn't be the best-looking man in the industry in his late 20s. He had to be a little more seasoned. He had to be a little more grizzled. To speak as the Tribal Chief before he's the Tribal Chief would not have made sense. He's very comfortable in this presentation. This is authentically who he is. This is how he sees himself. I like to say that SmackDown is the best reality show on television because you're getting to see the real Roman Reigns for the first time, Heyman said. While Paul Heyman did indeed praise Reigns for being able to present the real him, he also praised Brock Lesnar for doing the same thing. In terms of Brock just never felt like talking. Brock Lesnar does what Brock Lesnar wants to do, and Brock Lesnar doesn't do what Brock Lesnar doesn't want to do. When Brock came back, he had been gone long enough and looked different enough and is really comfortable enough with himself now that he just says, "Screw it. This is who I am and they'll like me for who I am or they won't. I'm just going to give them the real Brock Lesnar," which is a far more smart-ass Brock Lesnar than most people were even prepared to see. He added, Lesnar was victorious in the 2022 Men's Royal Rumble match and looks set to take on Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. What do you think of the Reigns and Lesnar mic work? Has Paul Heyman taught them well? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Bobby Lashley won the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble 2022 show by beating Brock Lesnar. According to Ringside News, Lashley's opponent for WrestleMania 38 has already been decided, but the name of the superstar whom the Almighty will face is yet to be revealed. The report also suggested that all title matches for WrestleMania 38 have already been booked ahead in time, including Lashley's WWE Championship bout. Steve Carrier of Ringside News suggested the same on Twitter. Bobby Lashley won the WWE title at the Royal Rumble, and that was followed by a report that WWE has no plans for him at Mania. False. We were told the title matches for Mania are booked, and have been booked for a while. That includes Bobby Lashley's opponent, Steve Carrier wrote. In the aftermath of Royal Rumble 2022, a report from WrestleVotes suggested that WWE legitimately doesn't have any plans for Lashley at WrestleMania 38. However, this may not be the case anymore. Lesnar had to be the winner here. I'm told they legitimately have no idea what the WWE title match at Mania is going to be at this point. Avoid the all pigeonhole, the report from WrestleVotes read. At the 2022 Royal Rumble, Bobby Lashley finally slayed the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The two men were set for a highly awaited clash against one another, and the match certainly did not disappoint. However, the finish to the match was a rather controversial one, as the reigning WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, got involved in the contest. The head of the table speared Lesnar and proceeded to hit him with the WWE title after Paul Heyman betrayed the Beast incarnate. This allowed Lashley to cover Lesnar for the 3 count and the win. The Almighty is now expected to head into another WrestleMania with the WWE title around his waist. Nia Jax shared a heartfelt tweet heaping praise on Brock Lesnar following his Royal Rumble 2022 victory. Last night, Lesnar lost his WWE title to Bobby Lashley after he was betrayed by Paul Heyman and attacked by arch-rival Roman Reigns. The Beast incarnate's night was far from over, though. He later came out at number 30 in the Men's Royal Rumble and ended up winning the match. Former WWE superstar Nia Jax took to Twitter shortly after the Royal Rumble event. Jax hinted in a tweet that she missed the mega event. A fan responded to her tweet and stated that she didn't miss much, as 2 part-timers won. Jax didn't seem thrilled with the results of both Royal Rumble matches. Another fan chimed in and expressed their displeasure with WWE bringing in part-timers despite having a wealth of talent on the current roster. The Twitter user acknowledged, though, that Brock Lesnar has appeared pretty regularly in the past few months. Jax responded to the fan and had major praise for the 2022 Royal Rumble winner. "I'm a big Brock fan. He's insanely talented, works so hard, and is a genuinely nice person. He comes back when he's needed, and always gives back," wrote Jax. Earlier this year, Brock Lesnar won a fatal 5-way match at WWE Day 1 to become the new WWE Champion. He later appeared on Raw and was reunited with his former manager Paul Heyman. Nia Jax took to Twitter to react to the segment and called Lesnar one of the coolest dudes. Brock Lesnar has been around for a long time at this point. He did incredibly well during his initial 2-year main roster run during the Ruthless Aggression era. Lesnar left WWE in 2004 and went on to become a huge mainstream star during his stint in the UFC. He carried his popularity over to WWE when he made his big return in 2012. Ever since then, Lesnar has been quite possibly the most popular star in pro wrestling. WWE has done a great job of putting him over as well. Plus, keeping his appearances to a minimum has helped maintain his aura in front of the WWE Universe. Lesnar is all set to appear on tonight's episode of Raw, where he will decide who's going to face him at WrestleMania 38.